Hello and welcome to Losers Watch Love Island. I'm Brandon.
And I'm Crista.
And we're here to talk about episodes 4 and 5 of Love Island, USA, Season 6. Where we left off was a recoupling where the girls got to choose the boys. And it was the first time that we had Hakeem and
Connor. Jesus.
Janae chose Connor over Koye.
Yes.
So Koye's left, and that was right where we left off.
And he wasn't even sad about it.
So we're starting off now, and it's like the fallout of the recoupling. And the first thing I have here is that Liv is trying to fix the issues between Hannah and Hakeem.
Liv is trying to get her nose in everyone's business. Liv is annoying. I liked Liv for an episode, and now I cannot stand Liv after these 2 episodes. As a general statement, she really pisses me off. We can talk about it later, but she really bugs me. Hannah playing victim is what I have.
Yep.
Because she's being a victim, and she's lying and gaslighting, and she's pissing me off. Everything she says is a lie. And you're on live TV. Not live, but like, you're fully being recorded at every minute of the day. You can't lie about something you said. You can't say you didn't say 50-50. You can't say all that, which she does say to Liv. Like, I don't know. She admits it to Liv. She says, oh yeah, I did say 50-50 to Hakeem, but wouldn't admit that at the recoupling.
To Hakeem, yeah.
To Hakeem. And then, again, doesn't admit it to Kendall, like 2 minutes
Later.
after this conversation.
Yeah.
But admitted it to Liv.
Yeah.
Like, oh, stop lying. It's just very confusing. And also, who asked Liv? Liv is annoying me. Why do you need to be in, like, everybody's business and you need to be a part of every conversation for the next 2 episodes? I can't. She's not the main character of this show.
Sure she is.
No, absolutely not. And then him apologizing to try and keep peace also bugs me. Like, Hakeem didn't need to apologize here.
No, he definitely didn't. Like, Hannah's just being all upset that someone's telling the truth, basically, and coming for her. But, like, not even coming for her in a wrong way, just coming at her with the truth. It was dumb. Hated it.
It was dumb. And Liv was there. Why did Liv have to be there?
She was intermediary, and she was Hakeem's partner. I don't know.
But Hakeem wasn't part of that conversation. I feel like the fact that Liv even got involved is insane. Like, it's not your business to pull him into a conversation because Hannah's too much of a pussy to talk to him herself. Like, the whole thing was a disaster. Liv sucks. Don't like her. Hannah's a gaslighter. Hate her. I hope they both go home. I hope they couple up together and then go home as a couple because they deserve each other at this point.
Okay. Moving on.
My next note was that they need name tags because I'm sick of you asking me their names every 2 seconds through the episode.
Shush. Connor and Janae were speaking. Connor was a little shocked about being chosen by Janae. Happily shocked here.
That's because her whole speech was, I really want to give this person a chance again and all this, and then she's like, Connor, like, everyone thought that was about Koye, and that's why he was confused,
including Connor.
Yeah,
which he said, I didn't think that was about me.
Yeah, so I don't know if she did that on purpose because she didn't really say that, but that was good TV because she really made you think it was not that person. So, and then we went back to Hannah
being a big whiny crybaby to everybody.
You're an ugly crier, you're bad for TV, I don't like watching you. Everything she said. And then she's going off about how she isn't making shit up and she didn't say all this. And she's like screaming at him like you're gaslighting him to his face. I saw you say it. I can't.
Liv wasn't there for Hannah and then went out and talked to Rob, called him out on his crap about talking to her and Leah and trying to, play both sides.
And just apologize. Like, just apologize and move on. That's all she wants. She doesn't actually care. She doesn't want to be with you, and that's fine. She just wants you to say, hey, sorry, I was shitty. Done. But he couldn't even do that. Just get your shit together. I don't know.
And then...
I hope we have a movie night. Like, does UK do movie night, or is that US?
This is US.
Sorry.
And I don't know. I think it's usually with Casa more because you have more
time and stuff.
You have more things to get the receipts for when they're in Casa more and everyone is so separated.
Well, maybe this season I feel like there's lots of stuff we can pull that up.
Yeah, but it also doesn't matter about the early ones if they're not going to last until the end.
But yeah, like I think everything Liv said in this conversation was valid.
Yep.
And I just, like, all he had to do was apologize. And then you guys could just move on, be good, and it'll be done.
Yep.
But he didn't, so.
Is this the part where Kendall and Hannah talk about being how his feelings on being called 50-50 and how shitty that was? Or was he talking to someone else?
No, first Aaron and Kaylor talked a bit.
Yeah, but they're fine.
Oh.
They're fine.
I've said that I think he might be a little too clingy for her at times because she gets like a little cringy when he's so clingy, but just a small amount. And then they're fine again 2 seconds later. So it's a very weird thing that I picked up on. And then, yes, Hannah kept going on about it and just...
And Kendall has right to be a little upset. I totally get his side here. Being told you're 50-50 or hearing that you were 50-50 when you were being told another thing. Also gaslighting him.
Yeah. Just admit you said it, apologize, and let's move forward.
Yeah.
And it'd be great.
And then we go to bed.
Oh, but she fake apologized.
Oh.
She fake said, I'm sorry, because she just didn't want to be in a fight anymore because they were going to bed, and that's awkward. She, like, fake apologized, and then, oh, no, she fake apologized in the morning.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. Sorry, that was me.
Yeah.
That was my fault.
They went to bed, and then we had the morning, and then Hannah big quotation marks here, fake apologized by making breakfast for him, and it was cute.
It was sweet that she made breakfast because the girls don't usually, and then she finally admits she said 50-50.
Yep.
But her apology was just shitty. Like, she was just like, sorry. Like, it just, I don't know. She just, indeed, is such a not genuine human being. But that's fine. Whatever. She apologized. She finally admitted it. She made breakfast. They had a cute breakfast. Great.
Yep.
And then Cordell making an effort for Serena, which was cute. I thought that was sweet of him.
Made her avocado toast.
Her favorite.
Because they're skinny people and avocado toast is skinny people food.
And that's all they eat. And then we got a text.
We got the challenge text.
Yeah, Janae. And then she said, I'm going to pee on myself.
Yep.
As she got the text. I just think all the things she say are hilarious.
They are going to play a game called Vacation Vixens.
And Kaylor was so excited she did the worm.
Yeah.
And it was good.
And so did Cordell, I think.
I know,
and
but...
Kaylor's was better.
Yes, and I feel like it's more impressive that she did great.
Okay, so rules for this game. I wrote them all down. I got this.
Wow.
So the girls start up and they are all walking in flight attendant outfits.
Mm-hmm.
And then they come out of a little doorway that looks like the exit of a plane.
Yeah.
And then they do a strip tease. And then they jump down the emergency slide of the plane into a pool of water. And they're supposed to do this all very sexy and stuff, whatever.
It's like a slow-mo they have to do at the bottom.
Yeah. And then they end up in a little pool of water. And then they have to crawl out of the pool of water into some sand.
Yeah.
And then they find 2 bottles.
Messages in a bottle.
Messages inside. 1 half girls, 1 half boys. So they have to find a message, pull it out of the bottle for the girls, and then go over to the guys.
And answer the question on the message.
Yeah, by dumping a bucket of water on that person.
On the girl's ass is supposed to be where they're dumping it. That was the rule for it.
Okay.
And then the guys just dumping the water on them.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then step 4, they get a little dartboard and a spear where they throw it at the picture of the guy they want to kiss, and then they go and make out with that person underneath a little waterfall thing. Okay.
So what was the most surprising one? Like of the questions, I guess it is. I was surprised that Liv got no girl code from Kaylor.
Yeah.
Because they're like
they're
best
friends. Yeah. That one was really weird.
That's like her legit best friend in there. So I thought that was weird. Because like Cordell being most boring made sense. Like Hakeem being shady. I get some of the other ones, but the girl code one really threw me off.
I kind of put them down as we went.
Yeah, so did I.
Serena went during the explanation of the game, so she didn't get to really talk or we didn't hear her talking about her reasoning or whatever.
Yeah.
She got to eventually made it to the dartboard and then was trying to go for Cordell, her partner, and then missed and got Aaron by accident.
Which was funny, because them as a couple would just be weird.
Yeah. Yeah.
Their personalities just do not mesh, I think.
Yeah. Kaylor went and dumped on Liv, like you said, and then she wanted to
kiss Hakeem.
Yeah,
which was weird. And Serena was the only one that missed. Everybody else got who they went for.
Yep. So she got to go make out with Hakeem. That surprised everyone.
And then,
Mostly Aaron. And then Leah went.
so she said Hannah would be the one to turn their head. That makes sense. Obviously, I agree. But
Yep.
then picking Rob as the most two-faced was too public of a conversation that they didn't even have. You never once tried to say anything to him at any point that would make him think you think he's two-faced, because you don't know what happened between him and Liv. I get that.
That was
but
the
nothing,
explanation she gave.
I know, but they've never even had anything close to a conversation together, so she just dumped on him in front of everybody, and nobody understood it, including him.
Yes.
And us.
He was very confused.
Because that...
Well, like, her talking head happened right after. We
Yeah.
understood it right away.
But to pick your partner is awful. For something like that. Like, that's not where you want to pick your partner. And then she didn't even pick him to kiss. She picked Kendall.
Yes, that was odd. Good for Kendall, though. He deserves another kiss.
This whole game was very confusing.
Yes.
Like, I wrote, what the fuck is going on?
Yep.
Yeah, so then...
Hannah went.
And she picked Hakeem to kiss, which makes no sense. And then she said, well, I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
Nothing you do is funny.
Didn't make any sense at all. Really just wants to hate on Kendall.
Like, you're just pissing people off, and it's not cute, it's not funny, you're just stupid.
Yeah.
So, anyway. And then Janae
went.
and picked fakest girl as Serena, which half is a cop-out because you know they're friends, and even her explanation was a cop-out. Oh, she was the first one I thought of because I know she's not super into her couple.
Yeah.
Which I agree, but it just seemed odd. But at least you know Serena's not going to be mad.
Yep, that's true.
And then the next boy dumped, she thinks will be Hakeem, which I also thought was kind of odd just because he just came in and, well, I guess he's with Liv, and sure.
Yeah.
I guess that makes sense. And then...
Seems a little aggressive, but...
And then picked Connor to kiss.
Yeah, her couple.
Yeah, and she was the only one that chose her couple and got her couple, because Serena tried to choose her couple.
Yep.
But I thought Janae's was fine. She's cute.
I agree. Liv went then, and then she threw water on Leah for two-faced, and she made it look like she was going for someone else, and then she just dumped the water,
aggressively,
like threw it on Leah,
which was a bit much.
Yeah.
I don't think Leah's two-faced. I think Rob should have been more of the two-faced one if we're being realistic here. Leah was
but
just...
that wasn't an option at that point. But
And then walking red flag, we obviously knew she'd pick Rob because
Rob knew that she would pick Rob.
And she also aggressively whipped it in his face.
Yeah, but he was ready. Leah was not ready. That poor girl.
And she's so nice. Leah's like the little sweet bean that is being hated on for no reason. And then she went for Kendall.
Kendall getting all the kisses.
Yeah.
Or Cordell. Heartbreak. The poor man.
And then,
Rob didn't get kissed.
Yeah. And then Serena won because she won for twerking down the slide.
Sure.
You didn't see it. You were writing your note, but it was a good twerk.
Okay. And it was also during the narration, so I was trying to write down all the rules.
Yeah.
And she didn't get to, we didn't hear her interactions.
No,
surprised they edited it like that.
It was the twerk, though, that won her that, I think.
Yep.
I thought it was sweet.
We leave the game, and immediately we get Kendall talking to people and Aaron talking to people, being like, what the fuck is going on?
Oh, yeah, and then Serena starts talking about how stupid Hannah is for making breakfast and apologizing and then kissing Hakeem.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right. She is stupid. That was the dumbest thing you could have done. Why did you make breakfast? Why did you apologize?
Yeah.
Everything about it was stupid.
And then, but at least Hannah realizes how stupid she was and is like, oh my God, I fucked up again.
Yeah, I guess. And then here comes Liv trying to stir that drum up some more because that's all Liv does. She's too much. She's too much. And all she does is complain right now, and I don't like it. And then Serena starts talking about kissing Cordell.
Yeah, and then she planned to kiss Cordell that evening to make up for the game and kind of give...
the chance, I guess.
Yeah, give Cordell the chance.
To see how it goes.
Yeah.
We went back to Liv. My problem with her right now is she has no romantic connection because it's too new with Hakeem. I don't think they actually have a romantic connection at all. I think they just had to be paired off. And I think she's just so bored that now she's stirring. And she's involved in Hannah stuff. She's involved with Kaylor. She's involved with like every single person individually, and she's stirring it up. They say something, she's like, yeah, you're right. Fuck that guy. Like, it's just insane to me that she's just doing that. And then she got involved and making with Kendall again. Kendall and Hannah again, she got involved and then said it, like because she tried to interrupt their conversation. Like Kendall and Hakeem were talking.
Yes, Kendall and Hakeem were talking about trying to figure out like what Hannah had said. And then Hannah and Liv are like talking to each other and being like, no, we got to go out there and like talk to them and stop this conversion.
Because Liv's like, you got to interrupt it. You got to get out there. Just go up and be like, can I pull you? And Hannah's like, well, you have to come with me. Why does she need to come with you? And then they go over there and Liv is the one that speaks and interrupts. Hey, can I talk to you in a minute? And they're like, well, we're just having a conversation. Yeah, like when you're done.
Yeah. Did not interrupt at all.
And Hannah just didn't say anything. You were the one. I can't. They're bugging me. Everybody's bugging me. Like Kendall needs to, I hope a bombshell comes. I hope he likes someone. I hope he just dumps Hannah. Like, I don't even care if you're single for a bit. Just tell her off because this is insane.
Yep.
And then she's just gaslighting everyone to hate her. Go ahead.
So we're in the evening. Everyone has changed. Rob's wearing overalls over nothing. They're called overalls for a reason. Over all of your clothing. You look stupid, but hilarious. And it's fine. I thought it was very funny. And Liv's outfit was really dumb. She looks like
a maid. Oh, no, that was the last outfit.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
It's the Spider-Man.
Yes, you're right.
The spider web looking outfit she got.
It was stupid.
And then we get Serena actually talking to Cordell.
I had my note about Leah and Rob about how perfect they are for each other because they had their little moment interaction first where they said something like, I don't remember because it was just silly things, but they just seem so perfect for each other when they talk because he was like, I wasn't mad, but he said I was mad at first.
No, that wasn't this conversation.
Yeah.
They had their mini conversation first where he was mad that
she kissed somebody else.
He was mad that Kaylor kissed someone that wasn't Aaron at this point.
Oh.
And then later they come back together to have another conversation, and that's when he's not mad at Leah for kissing Kendall instead of him.
But he accidentally said he was mad, and she's like, what? What are you talking about? And he was like, no, I wasn't mad. I wasn't mad. She's like, I knew you weren't. That's why I did it. I know you're not mad. I thought that was sweet. Yeah. I thought they were so cute together.
Yes, they were cute at that point.
I like them.
Going back to Serena and Cordell.
Yes.
They actually have that conversation where Serena was going to try and kiss him. And Cordell just ruined it by over talking.
And about nothing.
Yeah.
Like nothing he said actually made sense. So I get why she said, oh, it's scripted. Like you sound like you're being scripted when you're talking. Because he's just going. This is why I said he can't be an actor.
Yeah, he just keeps going and then reiterates what he said, and then he's like, "I'm worried you're not understanding," and then reiterates it again, and it really just put like him in a loop. And then she was just like, "Okay, stop."
Yeah, like
moment ruined.
It just wasn't it anymore.
Yeah,
and I understand because it was weird.
Yep. Hannah got to Kendall eventually that night and apologized again and again and again, and then we get Aaron and Kaylor talking.
And Aaron being upset because Kaylor picked somebody else. And I understand why he's upset.
Yeah.
Because there was no indication from her, besides Connor, that she wanted to get to know anybody else.
Yeah. But then his point was like, you kissed Connor, and now you kissed
Hakeem.
And are you just going to keep kissing everybody, even though, like, I'm just sitting here talking to you?
And his feelings are, you kissed him, you didn't like it. You kissed the next guy, you didn't like it. So you're just going back to me as a last resort because you didn't like the other options that were given.
Yep.
But I also see it from her perspective at the same time of, it's a game and you were on a show where you're here to meet other people.
Yep.
So it's hard because I get both of their feelings, and it is day 4?
Day 4 or 5, something like that. Yeah.
It's still early days. So I feel like he's overreacting and putting too much into one basket at the same time, which is his realization from the conversation.
Yep.
And it makes sense. I feel for both of their sides. Kaylor crying was a bit much.
Yeah, big drama here.
Too much. A lot of crying. She has now left my first place.
Mm-hmm.
Because I can't deal with the crying. It's too much this season.
I wrote down her quotes of, I don't want to have any regrets when referring to, I want to make sure I explore all my options, etc., etc.
During the game.
During the game, yeah. And then at this point, she's a talking head, and she's like, I don't want to hurt the one I really like. When,
Yeah.
Aaron, when.
And that's because she didn't like the kiss with the other people, and she's realizing that Aaron is the one she actually wants to work things out, whatever. And I just admit that then. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just be more honest. But I like Rob and Aaron's friendship. I think their friendship about everything is cute and that they can talk to each other and stuff.
Yeah, when Kaylor went crying one way and then Aaron went crying the other way.
Yeah.
Liv ran over to Kaylor and Rob was like, I gotta get my man, and then ran over to Aaron, and it was cute.
Yeah, it was cute.
That was cute.
And Liv's like a fucking ambulance going to pick everybody up so she can stir that shit up more. You're right. You are too good for him, and you're right about this, and he shouldn't be upset. And like, I can't. Liv, shut the fuck up.
Okay, so we leave that episode on drama fights, and then we go into episode 5, which picks up right after.
But at the end of that other episode, Liv has a conversation with Hakeem. They have their little conversation, and she just puts no effort into their conversation.
Oh.
You don't remember that?
No, I skipped it because clearly it had no...
Well, yeah, but, so they're in the little...
No value.
The whole thing that could be a pool and isn't a pool.
Okay, yeah.
Pillow pool. And they're talking and having a conversation, and half the time she's just looking the other direction as though he's speaking to her, and then they kissed. And it was weird, and all of it felt weird. And she just, like, he's trying so hard, and they're talking about making breakfast the next day and all that stuff. Like, they're having this conversation about it, and she's just like, yeah. Like, it's just, it's crazy that you can tell that they have no romantic connection at all. And he's trying so hard, and she's just not, because she's probably sitting there thinking, what else can I stir up over here? Anyways, episode 5.
Okay. So the episode ends with all that drama, and then episode 5 picks up right where episode 4 left off. We're still the same night, still in the drama. Basically, the fight between Aaron and Kaylor being reiterated.
I started mine with Hannah about...
Well, she's the first thing that's, like, different.
Yes, about what they're complaining, about her complaining and saying that she only wanted to kiss him to be petty and tell him to fuck off. What the fuck are you talking about? That makes no sense of any kind. Yeah, I picked him to kiss him to be petty and basically tell him to fuck off. What? Kendall was standing there and he's probably like,
what are you saying?
Yeah, are you crazy? Nothing makes sense.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That happens, and pretty much that's the only thing that happens that night. Kaylor and Aaron do talk and apologize, and it's an awkward conversation. It's like an apology, but it's not, he doesn't fully accept it, and he's just like, maybe I need to be more open to other girls coming in, which is fair.
It totally fair. It just felt so uncomfortable.
Yep.
Because she was trying to apologize and saying that she only wants to be with him and work with him and stuff, and he's just like, well, this conversation has made me realize that I want to talk to the next bombshell that walks in. Ugh.
Yep.
Oh, that was awkward.
We go to bed. Everyone sleeps with their partner.
Mm-hmm.
Kaylor does ask Aaron if he wants to sleep alone.
Yep, and he doesn't.
And he doesn't. So that's good. That's good. And then we get the morning. We're walking around, and pretty much the only ones without issues are Rob and Leah and Connor and Janae.
Yeah, Connor and Janae are really killing it for the couple department right now.
Yeah. And they talk about it. They're working out and then watching everybody else being in drama.
Yep. Which I think is nice for them.
I mean, Serena and Cordell only have drama because she's not into him and he's oblivious.
Yes, like extremely oblivious, and it's crazy.
Yeah.
He brings her avocado toast, and then she talks to Janae about how it just ain't it.
Yeah.
And that's fine. Like, at least she's now realized it pretty early on. She understands her own feelings, and she's a normal person who says, I'm going to talk to him. And Janae says, when are you going to do that, tonight? And she goes, no, right now.
Yeah. Well, she goes around and tells every girl in different conversations about it. It got kind of repetitive. She's just like, I'm not feeling Cordell. I'm just not feeling him. And then goes finds other people and just says the same thing.
Well, but that's like part of their morning thing where they have to talk to each other. Like, we know that's part of their contract is every morning they have to sit together and talk about the night before and stir up the pot. And that's their jam. But
we get the adorable moment between Cordell and Kendall.
Oh my
where
God.
they're sitting there. being all cute, telling each other that they're such bros and that Kindle and Kendall in it forever. And Cordell says, "Oh my God, I called myself Kindle. I don't even know my own name."
Yeah.
That was adorable.
I don't even know my own name. I'm like, this poor guy, you're just so dumb. Like, are you good? Yeah.
And then they have their conversation. Serena pulls him. He thinks he's in trouble, but then he's joking about it because he has no idea what's going on. And then they have a very awkward combo.
You're not in trouble, but I don't want to be with you. It's just a friendship. And the only thing he can say is, damn. Damn. Like, he says damn 4 times and then just says, well, what could I have done differently?
Yeah, he wanted constructive criticism.
I 100% am on board for that.
And he's fighting the tears. He's poking his eyeballs because he's fighting them tears, getting them before they form.
The only reason that conversation is awkward to ask that is sometimes, like, people just aren't all compatible. Your personalities just don't mesh, like, and it's very clear they don't mesh.
You leave Kindle alone.
Poor Kindle. Poor Kindle.
Poor Kindle.
I really like the guys, like all of them.
Yep.
Their connection this season. I find that none of them are overly douchey and none of them are
at each other's throats.
Yes.
Trying to steal girls and one-up each other.
Yeah, like, I feel like they all are very respectful of each other, but they have really cute relationships already.
Yep.
And I like it a lot. And I think, well, obviously we saw Cordell cry over Koye leaving.
Yep.
And being so sad on day 1. So I feel like they're very involved with each other. And I really like that. I like them way more than the girls this season. Usually I like the girls' relationship because they're less...
one-upsmanship.
Yeah.
Yep.
Whereas I feel like this season, it's just, I think, because Liv drives me nuts already. So I think she's just 2 hands in everybody's bucket and it's bugging me.
Yep.
But the guys are so sweet. I like that.
Yeah.
And then I also like Janae cooking eggs. It was cute. The girls never make the guys food. It's always the guys have to do everything for the girls and they wait for them to be waited on. And Janae's out there cooking eggs for Connor and making him a cute little breakfast. It was sweet.
That is cute.
I liked it.
You're right.
And then Connor got a text.
So his text said that there was going to be an underwear party tonight. And everyone basically said the same thing. Everyone's already in their underwear all the time. And I agreed. I thought that was funny.
But we get to do lingerie. They're not always in lingerie. The only time they pull the lingerie is when they're going to the hideaway.
Yeah.
So I get it on the girls' side. And the guys, I mean, they're normally wearing bathing suit shorts. So I think they got a lot of tidy whities going on more in this than what I would like to watch on TV.
Agreed.
And so that was weird.
And then they had their little party where they're all 90% naked.
Yeah, and they just all talked and...
Yeah, regular night, just in the clothes.
And Janae and Connor sealed their little night with a kiss.
Yeah.
Well, during it, which I thought was really cute. I like them. I think they're sweet now.
Yeah, they're cute.
Didn't like Connor at the beginning, but he's winning me over.
Tom Welling, great guy.
He's winning me over with the right girl as his side. And then Ariana comes in, looking like a hot bombshell herself. And everybody thought it was a bombshell at first, but it was just Ariana in her lingerie because she had to match.
With cape.
Yes, I liked it though. It had like huge puffy sleeves and this big back. It was adorable.
Yep.
She's the host. She should look bomb. It was good. I liked that.
And then she brought in presents. She came in and she was like, no, don't worry, everybody. It's fine. I don't always bring bad news. Now let's go party over there at the fire pit.
But then she brings them presents and it's exciting and then asks Janae and Hakeem to hand them out. So they all give each other presents and then it's handcuffs and blindfolds.
So each pair has a pair of blindfold or handcuffs and they have to choose which one's which. And they get handcuffed to a pole behind their backs. And then they're stuck. And then the other partner is blindfolded. Everyone's just kind of like, it wasn't guys versus girls or anything.
Yeah.
It was just like chosen.
You pick. And Serena said, I ain't putting nothing on my face. So she got handcuffed. And then she was like, okay, but no one's going home tonight. But here's 2 new bombshells. Here they come.
And then Nicole and Andrea walk in. Andrea, my bad.
Gotta pronounce it right.
Nicole and Andrea walk in their lingerie outfits. And then they're the 2 new bombshells. And I got Andrea is from Miami.
And she's 25.
And Nicole is a medical sales rep. The third one.
The other ones are medical device reps. This girl could be in sales of drugs.
Pharmaceuticals.
Yeah.
Fine.
Could be different, and she's 26, so they're around the same age. But they get to pick 2 people, each one to kiss.
Yes.
So from the preview the night before, because we had seen them previewed that they were coming in. Andrea talked about that she told Kaylor to look out because she's the other blonde. So look out because I'm coming for Aaron.
Yep.
And Nicole said she's coming for Kendall. Thank God someone is.
Yep.
And then, so they come in, they get to kiss 2 people. So you already knew Nicole was kissing Kendall. That was going to be the first one.
Yep.
And she took his blindfold off and he goes, oh, hello. And it was creepy.
And Hannah was not happy.
No, she was not having it.
She had to like scooch over and be like, ugh.
And you
deserve.
And you have to scooch over while being handcuffed.
Yeah, she was handcuffed. Yeah.
It's so awkward because you're kind of stuck there. Like,
which
you can't.
Was the point.
I know. But it's just such an uncomfortable thing to have to just sit there while she's like riding your man, and it was funny. And then she got to pick a second person.
Yep. And she kissed Cordell.
Yeah.
What a champ.
And that's so hard because which one would I rather you go for now? Because I hate Hannah, but Cordell's single and deserves love because he's just so dumbfounded all the time.
But this is going to be a thorn in the side of Kindle and Kendall.
I know. It's true. But I did like that Serena was like, oh, I'm so happy for him while she's watching him get kissed by this girl. It was cute.
That was nice. And then Andrea kissed Rob.
Which I was surprised about. I don't know why.
She was there for Aaron, and Aaron and Rob look pretty similar.
The two generic white guys on the show.
Kind of.
So she kissed both of them, and Kaylor was not happy, but she was glad she had a blindfold on.
Yep.
And the kisses were intense. That was intense.
Ariana Maddox was still like, woo.
Her jaw dropped at one point. She was like, Jesus.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's a way to come into the show. They're really letting everybody just make out before picking anyone.
True.
But do we think that these people are going to get to pick first this time?
I don't know. Like maybe it'll go back to a generic
setup.
Yeah, where they can't be blocked or whatever.
Yeah.
Not blocked. Removed from the island.
Because that was crazy.
Yeah.
That these 2 new people one of them could have went home. That's such a shitty experience. You get 12 hours done.
Yeah.
Well, they were there for 2 days or whatever. But still, you don't get to be coupled up. You don't get to try enough with someone. Like, it just feels weird.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I'm kind of curious.
The girls chose the guys, and now there's more girls than guys, so it'll probably be guys choosing girls in the next recoupling.
But usually, even when that happens, the two
new ones get to
choose
first. Yeah.
So we'll see if that's the case. Because if they are, Kaylor could go home, and I'd be sad.
Yeah.
But maybe Liv will go home.
Maybe Hakeem strikes the new person and gets rid of Liv for you.
Yeah, maybe he's grafting, and one of them just really like him, even though neither of them went for him. But you never know.
You never know.
So.
Okay, this is where we've ended off. So who is your favorite girl?
So I think that Janae is now my favorite. I think Janae's moved up for me. I think she's just very sweet. And I know that she got rid of Koye or whatever, but that's what she was feeling, and I don't think they were a perfect couple together. I think he just was too closed off for her. And I really like her and Connor, so I think I like Janae now.
Yep.
And Kaylor's crying pissed me off, so she's now in second place.
Okay.
Who's your favorite human?
My favorite girl is Leah. I'll go with Leah.
Okay.
And then who's your favorite guy?
I didn't write that down. I don't know. You go first.
I like Connor. I do like him. And he's so undramatic in these ones. And I do like Cordell because he's just a sweet, dumb man.
Damn. I still like Aaron. I think Aaron is very nice. And I think he stood up for himself really well. I do.
Yep.
I do like him so far. There's no one, though, out of the guys that I don't really like.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas normally there's at least like a Callum situation. Like there's somebody I don't like. But I don't really feel that way in this one. I'm pretty solid with all the guys right now.
Okay. And your favorite couple?
I put Leah and Rob.
Leah and Rob is your favorite couple? I picked Connor and
Janae.
Janae. So
It was the cute moment where he wasn't mad about her kissing someone else that just really got me for them. I just thought they were so sweet together. And I like their relationship. I think they're like kind of funny.
Well, I hope nothing comes between them. Andrea. Sorry.
God. The next episode, you're going to be like, which one's that again? No, maybe she won't go. Maybe she'll go for the other one. Aaron. Oh, that would be sad too, though. Oh, no.
You're screwed either way.
Maybe she likes Hakeem. Maybe she's my hero. She's the hero who takes Hakeem and sends Liv home.
Maybe, but I doubt it. Anyway, that's it for these 2 episodes. We'll see you tomorrow night.